JJ explains that he's gonna have 2 fights left, max, and then he's quitting.
What's the maximum amount more fights you would have?
Honestly, I think Tommy is it.
But like, would you do 3 more fights, or is 2 the max more you do?
I think max would be 2 because Jake at the end.
I don't see where the trajectory goes after.
Yeah, that's why.
What about a potential rematch though? Oh. Like, say you lose just to Tommy.
Yeah, would rematch.
And you're like, all right, rematch.
Nah. I'd want to make sure I knock out Tommy.
But is what if though?
Nah, I don't want to make sure.
The thing of him, you never get what if.
Well, I'm gonna put my all into it. I feel like I haven't really been able to really show all my skills yet. Still, like people,
I do agree with that. I think you need because it's so quick. You need like a
6 round fight.
But then what happens if I knock out Tommy in 2-3 rounds?
He's big.
I know
he looks
so
fucking
big.
He's
Huge.
You have to put on weight for him, surely.
Well, he normally fights.
Drain him. Drain that fucking down.
He fights like heavyweight, 79 kilograms.
He fights 79.
Bro, it's mental.
His arm is the size of me.
It's mental. Like, I don't know how.
What does he do to get down to 79?
Yeah, he cuts weight.
But he's like a pure. Like, that is what that weight should be. Like, he's got.
Because I was always thinking that when is his last fight gonna be? Because he said after this year, he's done completely. But I'm seeing talks of him having a fight with Jake Paul next year. So clearly this year is not the last year that he is fighting. And I feel like it makes sense to quit after Tommy. I personally don't really care for the Jake Paul fight anymore. But I feel like JJ's ego is going to want him to make that fight after Tommy. So after Jake, I think he should just be done, whether he wins or loses, and then just go back and focus on music. But it really depends, because they need to build Misfits up, because I'm worried that when JJ leaves, Misfits is just going to fall off, because you've seen the events when JJ isn't involved. So I don't know if after this year he can really be done, if he wants Misfits to continue, but we'll just have to see. Gib, the 7-figure gibber, calls out Wade.
I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking about, Wade. Number 1, you don't really believe Jarvis has the cojones to stand in front of a man like me, to fight me on the inside. Ha! Will be the biggest mistake of his life. Number 2, you don't think I know what happens once I hurt Jarvis, once I knock out Jarvis? FaZe Banks will be ringing the assassins, the senseis, the tempers, to try and avenge Jarvis's loss. And best believe, I'll be waiting for them too after the tournament. And number 3, both of our opponents quit. Go look at his opponent, smiling and waving to his corner. Me? My opponent was screaming. I'm in a man screaming in the ring. So best believe, I'm bringing in that.
Wade actually responded to this. He said something like, "This is what I like to see." I guess because they're, kingpin buddies. They're trying to promote their thing. So, yeah. Gib, I like the way he's so passionate. Like, it really sells the fight, because he's such a passionate guy. Like, he really puts his emotions into what he's saying every single time. Anything he says, he speaks with emotion. Like, he's really good at promoting. So, yeah, I like Gib. And I just thought this whole thing was funny. And then I find it really funny how people are switching on Salt Papi. Like, it's crazy. People in these comments on Fred Talks Fighting's interview that he recently did with Salt Papi, like, it's a lot of negative comments. Like, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to look at the comments and see bare negative comments at Salt Papi. Like, he was once the most loved, but now because he's lost, everyone don't like him no more. I'm seeing people say he's not humble. I'm seeing people say that he's unlikable. And it's like, I didn't get that vibe. When I watched the interview, I did not get the vibe that he's unlikable or he's not humble. Like, people are saying this because of the way he's saying that he didn't think he should lose, or that he's not coming across as humble because of the way he's handling the loss. I personally think he handled the loss well. Like, of course, like, this is the first time he's lost, so obviously he's gonna feel like he shouldn't have lost. That's how most fighters are. Like, look at Jake Paul, he thought he won against Tommy. Like, when you lose for the first time, you go a little bit delusional, guys. Like, that's just how it is. But I don't think it's fair to say that he's unlikable or that he's not humble, because he really is. Like, even though he said that he didn't think he lost or that he won more rounds than what they gave him, he still said that Anthony Taylor had a better game plan. So I don't understand why people are saying he's not humble, that he's unlikable. Like, you lot need to chill off Salt Papi. Like, I am a Salt Papi stan. Everyone needs to relax. That's all really that happened today with YouTube boxing. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video.